Hey guys, how we doing? It is the third day of first season, 2023 Illinois Firearm. First 2 days we seen a few deer. Didn't see no shooter bucks. Seen a 8-pointer. He was out about 400 or 500 yards other end of the field here, tending the doe all afternoon. There for a while, she must have been bedded down. I didn't know what he was doing. He just kept going back and forth, back and forth. I knew there was another deer, but I couldn't see him. And then, I don't know, 45 minutes before dark, she came out and he was just running circles around her. He wasn't going to let her go anywhere. So she must have been pretty close. Or at least he thought she was. He was not a shooter. So I'm hoping she's even closer and the shooter will come around tonight. We'll get a poke at him. I don't know. We'll see. There's one shooter out here on my list I want to shoot. The rest of them I'm going to let walk. I've only got pictures of one deer. That's a shooter. The rest of them I'm going to let walk. Their racks are kind of spindly. Not too bad looking racks. They're a little spindly. So I've got one that doesn't look too bad. He's got some nice tine length, some good mass, and he's got one broad tine that's a lot taller than the other one. So it's pretty easy to spot him. But we'll just settle in, and it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I don't know if I said that. 1:30 in the afternoon, about 60 degrees, and the wind is perfect for this stand. It's coming across this field from the east and pushing my scent back behind me, which is fine. There's a draw right behind me, but I mean, the wind is hardly blowing at all. Only a couple mile an hour. It's just about the most perfect wind there is for this stand. I just wish it was about 20 degrees colder, but it is what it is. So we'll hang out and see if anything happens. Oh, that's a nice one. He's chasing something. Yeah, that's a nice deer. That might be a shooter. All right, fellas. I don't know how much that you can see. I know it was getting pretty dark. We were in the last 5 minutes of daylight there. Last 5 minutes of shooting light. And that was the same buck that had his head over the top of the hill there. He come right out the last probably 10 minutes of light. I watched him for a while. I don't know if you guys could even see him. He was following that doe. And watched him for a while. I don't know if you could even see him in the camera until he started to run. I know I looked after I shot and I seen him in the camera. I could see him running. And I seen him go down out there in the middle of the field. Oh, he looked like my shooter. He had really nice tine length, but he wouldn't turn his head just right to where I could see his brow tine. That's what I was looking for, is his brow tine. And he finally turned his head where I'm pretty sure I seen that tall brow tine. And then it was time to shit or get off pot. So I went ahead and took him. I got 2 buck tags, and that'll be my first one because he's laying out there in the field. We seen him go down. But nothing like waiting until the very last minute of the first season, their very last light. All right, guys, I'm out here, shooting stand. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, right there. There's my shooting stand. Right there. He was standing right out here. I found 0 blood, but I was kind of thinking I might not, because the angle that I shot him at, I think I probably cleaned him out is what I probably did. He's right over there somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. I don't see him from here. Let's see if we can find him. Need some more crap to carry. All right, let's see if we can find this boy. Oh, there he's right there. Looky there. I'm not sure if he's my shooter or not. I can't remember if my shooter. I was thinking there was more of a difference in them tines. That might be him, I'm not sure. Let's put some stuff down here and take a look at him. All right, right there is why there wasn't any blood, per se. Because this is how I shot him in an angle. That right there should have went through and cleaned him out. Well, that should have took out his lungs. Right there at the angle he was at. That's why there wasn't no blood. It probably didn't come out the other side. We'll see. All right, well, here you go, fellas. That is my shooter. He's got this longer tine right here. I believe. I'm about to check my pictures. But I believe this is my shooter. But this is the guy I seen earlier, just over top the hill, just on the other side. I must have looked at him for 3 minutes straight. And the only thing I could see was these tines, just sitting over top the hill, kind of blended in with the corn stalks. I was thinking to myself, man, those are corn stalks. Really looks like deer antlers. But I watched them, they never moved. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. I was about ready to grab out my gun, look through the scope, like getting a little closer. And hell, he finally moved. I was like, well, shit, that is a deer. But yeah, he's a nice one. Last 5 minutes, last day, the first season. And I'm tickled with him. It's like he's a couple 100 pounds. We'll get a lot of good meat out of him too. Heck yeah. All right, let's get some help. Get this thing loaded up. All right, guys, this is it. It's last day. Last day of 2023 Illinois muzzleloader. I made it out yesterday afternoon. Didn't have any luck. I could have shot a small one, but we don't want to do that. But yesterday, got about 10 yards from my box blind, and 2 blue jays were up above it, just started going crazy. And then shortly after they went crazy, the buck and the doe took off out the other side and nosed to the wind running that way. It's like, geez, I can usually get in this stand and not spook anything in this draw, but when you got birds going crazy, it's kind of tough. I'd probably been better off firing my muzzleloader. It would have spooked them less. But then today, I get about 10 yards from the stand, and a bunch of starlings spooked out of the tree right there. And I stood there for a while and let it settle back down, but there was 4 deer in this draw right here. You know, they was already wondering what spooked them birds, so I started up in here and they spooked and ran out that way. So I don't know. I'm educating them real quick. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we got a little 3 hours to sit. So maybe by dark, we'll have something come in. We'll see. All right, guys, I think I just got me a doe. There was 3 and 2 ran off. They were the 2 younger ones. They ran out here kind of looking around like they didn't know what was going on. So those were definitely the 2 younger ones. And I think she's just right over the hill there, I'm hoping. We'll give it a couple minutes. I'll run over there and see if we can find her. All right, let's go over and see if she's over here laying. I believe she is, but we will see. See her right over there. Which she must have took off running. Oop. There she is right there. Huh. All right, there you go, fellas. That's a nice big Illinois whitetail right there. Nice big doe. Be a lot of good meat. I'll let you get a better look at her. I'm guessing she's 115 pounds, I bet you. We'll put her on the scale, see what she weighs. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. A lot of good meat in the freezer. Let's go get the truck. We'll get her tagged, load it up. That's good. She's got water freezing up on her already. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't find the hole. There's plenty of hair around it. That's it. Of course it's good because that's all part of the dagger.
Oh, she's good.
All right, let her down. All right, that's good. What we got? Here we go. About 118. All right, take it back there. Good size doe.